Next chapter, time. Now, time is simply a measure of duration. It tells us how long it takes for something to be done. Often, we use terms that refer to time without realizing it, like period and age. Time is also a major part of the derived units like speed and acceleration. The standard units of measuring time is seconds. 60 seconds make a minute. 60 minutes make an hour. And so 1 hour has 60 times 60, which is 3,600 seconds. 24 hours make 1 day, and so on. And because of this, the addition and subtraction of time is quite different from normal operations. For instance, 2 hours 15 minutes plus 1 hour 30 minutes. We can write it as 2.15 plus 1.30. The part on the right hand of the decimal is the minute side, and the left side is the hour side. If we add that, we shall get 3.45, and that means 3 hours and 45 minutes. This is straightforward. However, if the section on the minute side exceeds 60 minutes, then we take 1 hour from the hour section. For example, 2 hours and 15 minutes plus 2 hours 54 minutes. If we add that, we get 4 hours and 69 minutes. 69 minutes is equivalent to 1 hour and 9 minutes. So we take away the 60 minutes and remain with 9 minutes. The 60 minutes, when taken to the hour side, becomes 1 hour. And so we have 5 hours and 9 minutes. 3 hours and 25 minutes minus 1 hour 15 minutes. We write it as this. Now, 25 minutes cannot subtract 50 minutes. And so we borrow 1 hour from 3. This 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. So we add to the 25 minutes to get 85 minutes. So we have 2 hours 85 minutes, subtract 1 hour 50 minutes. And that gives us 1 hour and 35 minutes. The same works with minutes and seconds. Now, time systems. The 12-hour clock system. Now, in this system, the 24 hours in a day are divided into 2 parts, AM and PM. AM is the time of the day between midnight and noon. PM is the time of the day between midday and midnight. So instead of saying 9 in the morning, we say 9 AM. Instead of 8:30 in the evening, we say 8:30 p.m. Most wall clocks and analog wristwatches have the 12-hour system, and it is the person's knowledge of the time of the day that allows them to know if it's PM or AM. The 24-hour system. Now, suppose a friend sends you a text. I'll be at your house at 9 o'clock. You will need to know if they mean 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. The 24-hour clock system does not use AM and PM. This is a 24-hour clock. In this system, midnight is 0000 hours. This is when the day begins. 1 a.m. is 0100 hours. 2:30 a.m. is 0230 hours, and so on, until we get to midday, which is 1200 hours. After midday, we don't go back to 1 p.m. No, instead, we go to 1300 hours. So 5:40 p.m. will be 1740 hours. And so basically, in the 24-hour system, after midday, we simply add 12 hours. And so 8:30 p.m. will be 8:30 plus 1200, which gives us 2030 hours. Important to note is that we do not have 2400 hours. After 2359 hours, we go to 0000 hours. When adding or subtracting time, it is easier to first convert the time into the 24-hour system. For example, calculate the time between 2:45 a.m. and 8:50 p.m. 8:50 p.m. will be 850 plus 1200 hours, which gives us 2050 hours. 2:45 a.m. is simply 0245 hours. The difference, 2050 minus 0245. Lastly, travel timetables. Travel timetables are often found at bus and train stations. They indicate the times of arrival and departure for the buses and trains. This is a sample travel timetable. It means the bus left town P at 8:30 in the morning and arrived at Q at 10:30 a.m. At Q, it rested for 15 minutes and left at 10:45, headed to R, where it arrived at 12 noon. There, it took a long rest of 1 hour and left at 1 p.m. to arrive at S at 2:40 p.m. You can get the total time for the whole journey by simply subtracting 1440 hours minus 0830 hours. That will give us 6 hours and 10 minutes.
I think one of the problems with math is if you aren't strong in it, you end up with weak spots in the foundation. And so if you want to build on that, if you want to go in and major in it or to do honors in it, you really do need a solid foundation. And so if you don't have it, if you've had a bad experience with math, you tend to sort of slough it off. And that's a serious mistake, I think. I believe with the right resources and help, most people can learn most of the math that they need to learn. But in almost any class that you go into, you need to make sure that you're at the starting point. People come in with different backgrounds, different preparations, and so you're not all on the first day at exactly the same place. And so you can go on and learn math. You may need tutorials, you may need tutors, etc., to get your foundation solid so that you can build the next course on it. But math is not so complicated that most people can't learn high school math and certainly the introductory courses in university.